Earlier today, we were on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, and Dustin Fox had some very high praise for one JOK, who played a really good game, 2 tackles for loss. He said he believes that JOK is really the true straw that stirs the Browns defense.
The fact that I think that he is the 1,000%, straw that stirs the drink with this defense. I mean, I think Jim
More
Schwartz.
than Myles Garrett?
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Told you, JOK. I told you.
I think he can impact a game. This may sound crazy. He can impact a game more than Myles Garrett because he does more. He's more versatile in what he does because they can blitz him. They can put him on. I mean, I think when you look at between JOK and Grant Delpit at safety.
Yeah, he had a big hit too.
Those two guys specifically who have some of the most unbelievable defensive instincts I've ever seen, where they can be turned loose and unleashed, where like JOK can shoot his gun and go shoot the gap, where he can cover a linebacker, cover a slot receiver if he has to, and then Delpit can get inside the box. Like you saw how things shut down so quickly defensively. Right. And again, this is not a slight on Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is amazing. He's going to probably go to the Hall of Fame. But those two dudes on the defense is I mean, it's so much fun to watch.
Hey, listen, that was make sure you check that out. The episode's right now at the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Continue to watch Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Dustin talked about JOK and what he brings to the table. If you've been watching the Ultimate Browns, which most of you probably have, I've been talking about JOK in that same frame of reference for a long time now. He's a guy that is a Swiss Army knife. He's a guy that at the end of last year, I think was one of the most explosive guys that was still in the defense, that was still doing it, showing up. You know, the tackles for loss at 21, 2 more tackles for loss against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he can do it in multiple plays. He's a 3-down linebacker, first and foremost. So that means he's going to be on the field to spy. He's on the field to be in pass coverage. He's just so dynamic in the run game because as a linebacker that's that quick and fast and playing in confined spaces, the linemen can't touch him. He's out there playing one-on-one basketball with a bunch of linemen. They can't even touch him, can't even sniff him. He's out here in the backfield, had 2 great plays on the goal line. It's just like, bam, he's just in there. And he hits the gap and he comes downhill so violently that he blows these plays up in the backfield. And I think when you have a 3-down linebacker like JOK, who's going to affect the run, who can be used as an effective spire, who uses his speed and is played with, used to playing in space at Notre Dame, backing off, moving out off the line of scrimmage, sort of a hybrid linebackers-esque type guy and safety type guy. I mean, this is the new wave of what they're doing. And I don't think it's far-fetched to have a guy like him, like JOK, that could be a defensive player of the year. Let me give you this. To me, I've always said it, to have a truly dominant defense, you got to have guys at each and every level. Obviously, Myles Garrett is up front. JOK is in the middle. And if you can get Grant Delpit to play like he was playing, where he's a heat-seeking missile, or even Denzel Ward when he is playing, because obviously he only played 11 snaps last game. But when he's in there, you have guys that are dominant at every level. And I go back and look at the way that the Baltimore Ravens used to do that with the Haloti Ngata up front, or Sackmaster Terrell Suggs up front. And then you had your Ray Lewis in the middle. Then you had your Ed Reed on the back end. It's always just so dominant when you got guys at all those levels because they're playmakers too. They're ball hawks too. Those guys are smart. They all watch film at a high level. So, when Dustin gives that praise out, I've been on it consistently since the summer talking about JOK, and just wait and see the different things that's going to be added, because Denzel Ward has been in and out of the lineup a little bit. I think Grant Delpit is really starting to have half of it was Grant Delpit. They gave you that 9. You look a lot more sleeker with that 9 than that 22. JOK got to 6. Look, it look a lot better when y'all got them single digits. They had you out here with backup tailback numbers. Come on, that was nasty work. Half of it is you got that off, right? So I agree with Dustin. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for JOK. I think he's going to be, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be one of the main reasons why the Browns defense is a top 1, 2, 3 defense. I think he's a top 5 linebacker in this league. And you saw that on display against Jacksonville in all 3 phases of the game in terms of being a linebacker with the instincts, the speed and athleticism, and then the IQ to understand and diagnose where plays are going.